What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a gameplay guide, aka replay commentary for Broodmother. Okay, this is a very long game, like 58, 60 minutes games that not games, minutes that I played a few days ago or yesterday, whatever. It's not important, but I will be doing a replay commentary. I haven't done this the last week. I'm sorry about that. Let's just start with the guide video, guide part of the video first, and then we will go into the gameplay, of course. You can always skip, remember. Just gonna go real quick. If you are pretty new to the game and you want to know, the first skill of Broodmother is called Spawn Spiderlings, and what it does is nuke. Okay, it's a nuke which on level 4 you will do 300 damage. The range of the skill is not it doesn't say the range in the description of the skill, but I can tell you it's 700. Okay, I know it's 700. I can tell you that for sure. Okay, on level 4, sorry, the spell is gonna do 300 magical damage, and when you kill a creep or a hero with your spawn spiderlings, it's gonna spawn small spiders. Okay, not only when you kill a hero with it, it also works if the hero or the creep dies 2 seconds after you hit him with the spawn spiderlings. Okay, on level 4 you will be spawning 4 spiderlings, which are basically small spiders, and those small spiders will have 2 passive skills. Okay, one of them is a poison which will slow the enemy's movement speed just a little bit, and it will do damage per second, which is like 4 damage or so. It's almost nothing, but it's something that the spider has. Okay, and the other passive skill of the small spider is a debuff that will be applied to the enemy, to the target that small spider is hitting. Okay, it will be applied, a debuff, and when that target dies, that creep or hero, you will spawn another smaller spider. Okay, even smaller than the previous one. Okay, so a lot of spiders. Broodmother is a spider, of course, a lot of spiders, and be careful because those spiders are very squishy, and you shouldn't be feeding gold to the enemy's team by just sending the small spiders and suiciding them. Okay, because that's just feeding gold to the enemy heroes. But we will see that later on in the gameplay, when I start commentating on the gameplay. The second skill is spin web, which is basically you put a web somewhere on the map. You have to be there. Okay, you have to be close to that. It's not global on the map like Nature's Prophet teleport, for example. Okay, you have to be there. On level 4 you will be able to have 8 webs placed somewhere on the map. Okay, those webs are gonna give you HP regeneration, which is 2 on level 1 and 8 on level 4, and those webs will increase your movement speed when you are under them. Okay, now also webs will make your hero Broodmother invisibility. When you go under the web, you go invisibility. Okay, be very careful. Keep something in mind, it's very important, that the invisibility is not immediate. Okay, you don't go invisibility immediately when you go under your web. Okay, you will have a fade time. You can see it right here, fade time of 2 seconds. That means you go under the web and 2 seconds later you will be invisibility, not immediately. Alright, the third skill of Broodmother is a passive skill that is gonna be applied to the enemy hero like a debuff. That debuff is going to slow the enemy's target, the target that you're hitting. It's going to slow its movement speed by 40% on level 4, 10% of level 1, not much. And that debuff is going to make that target that you are hitting miss. Okay, he will have a miss chance of 60% on level 4, which is a lot. The ultimate of Broodmother is a spell that you cast. It's instant spell. On level 1 it will give you damage, bonus damage 60, and on level 3, on level 3, yes, it will give you 100 damage and 80% lifesteal. Okay, 14 seconds duration, 45 seconds cooldown, really low cooldown and mana cost spell. So I think that's gonna be it about the spells. Let's go ahead. Okay. The third skill is unique attack modifier. Okay, you have to keep in mind that, remember that some items are also unique attack modifiers, so some of them work together, others not. All right, keep in mind about the unique attack modifiers. And then the lifesteal from your ultimate will be stacked with other lifesteals. Okay, as you can see here, fully stacks with other sources of lifesteal, like Vladimir's Helm of the Dominator, Mask of Madness, Satanic, whatever. Okay, and your ultimate can be purged by Diffusal Blade or any other purge effects. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the gameplay. I'm gonna be going on the offlane, of course. Broodmother is agility melee hero. I think I didn't say that in the very beginning. Agility melee hero, which is the best on the offlane. It's a solo offlaning pusher. Okay, it's not really a carry or anything like that. It's a solo offlane pusher, space creator. All right. On level 1, I will get my spin webs. On level 1, remember that you can place 2 webs on the map. I said 8 webs when I was explaining the skill. 8 webs is on level 4. On level 1 you can place only 2. Okay, now for me, something that you have to keep in mind is very important, is where are you going to place your webs. Okay, my first 2 webs, I always like placing them right here. One of them, as you can see, I clicked with the map with the mouse right there, and the web is like the size of my screen, like this. This is the first web, and the second one I will be placing it right here. You will see that later, a little bit later. Okay, I will resume the game. I'm not gonna be pausing anymore. The reason of this position of the webs, I like that position of the webs, is because you can go into trees. Okay, remember that your second skill, when you are under the webs, you will be able to walk through the trees and on top of the cliffs of the map. Okay, you can go out of the map. So the second web is gonna be placed right here, and you can see immediately these trees right here, these trees right there. I can go, if I want, I can go on the left of the trees and on the right of the trees. Now I will go outside my webs just for a moment to block the creeps a little bit. I should have been blocking them a lot more because that will make my lane easier. Okay, I am playing against a tri lane, by the way. I choose this game because it's long. It's a very long game, even game, interesting, hard for me, at least in the mid game and late, hard for my team. And on top of that, I am playing against a tri lane. Okay, that's very important to keep in mind. When you play Broodmother, always the enemy support is gonna have sentry wards. As you can see, that sentry wards placed on the ground right now is Ogre Mage's sentry ward. Here I place my second web because the sentry wards is a little bit behind, and
First blood. And here come the
okay,
shots.
first blood on the Kunkka for my team, which is very nice on the middle lane. Now my webs are on cooldown, and I don't have webs under my tower. I don't want to go outside of the webs because I will not be invisibility. And here is something to keep in mind. I am playing against a tri lane. Wind Ranger is pulling right now. Okay, Ogre Magi is here and Slardar is here. What do they have? They have one stun, Ogre Magi, and then another stun, Slardar. Okay, level 2, by the way, getting a point of spawn spiderlings. I am casting too much webs, I feel like, but you can do whatever. Using the nuke on a creep to spawn one spider, not really worth it in my opinion, but I'm not gonna keep my mana that high all the time. Okay, Slardar stunned. I don't know what did Slardar try to stun, but he didn't stun me. Ogre Magi stunned me. Now, since the Sentry Wards is on the middle of the lane, I place this web right there on the secret shop, and I can go into that trees. Okay, level 3 I pick my spin webs level 2, and now I can place 4 webs. Okay, they are not 2 anymore, I can place 4 now, and I have 3, so I am missing 1 more. Okay, doing a little bit of damage on that Ogre Magi. He stuns me, but I am just able to go into the trees and I am completely safe. With Broodmother, I see people complaining a lot how imbalanced, how overpowered is Broodmother. I agree. This was a fail, but it still spawned because 2 seconds. I told you that in the beginning. I don't get the creep last hit, but I get the spawn spiderling. Okay, level 4. This is another reason why exactly did I choose this game to make the replay commentary. Level 4, I get 1 point into my 3rd skill, which is the passive one. I should take spawn spiderlings, okay? I can tell you that for sure. What you want to be maxing every single time you play Broodmother is your spawn spiderlings, okay? Your first spell, that's what you should be maxing. Don't... Like, I don't understand the people who skip, because some people skip that spell, the spawn spiderlings. If you want to win the game, please don't skip it. This is what makes Broodmother a very strong pusher. Okay, web number 4 is placed right here. You can see the place of the web. Okay, just wanted to say real quick, this is what makes Broodmother strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, I am sending... Those spiders were about to expire and I send them. Ogre Magi has last hit on 2 of them. It's really important to not feed gold. I fed a little bit of gold. Okay, hitting that Wind Ranger just a little bit. I have the slow right there. Checking the Ogre Magi's inventory all the time, and he has 1 sentry left. Okay, now if I had level 2 of my spawn spiderlings, I would have killed that creep. Okay, here I sell my tangles to get the recipe of soaring. Soaring is something that you really need on Broodmother. It's really nice to have. Okay, and also you can say 5 minutes into the game, 3 creep kills, you are doing horrible. I don't think I'm doing horrible, since I'm playing against a tri-lane, and every time I go outside of my web, I can get chain stunned by Ogre and Slardar. It's not a tri-lane anymore because Wind Ranger is roaming around, and basically what she's doing is pulling all the time. So let's say duo lane, I'm playing against a duo lane, but whatever. Soaring is gonna be ready for me right now. My mistake, you can see it right here. On level 5 I have level 2 spawn spiderlings. They should be level 3 right now, okay? That's a nuke, and spawning that spiders is very important. Now let's see what's going to happen right here. Wind Ranger tries to attack me, and what I do is immediately go on that trees. Now Wind Ranger is a hero that can counter me a little bit, because with a power shot she can destroy those trees. I am sending my spiders. I think Slardar doesn't have much more mana to use the stun. Okay, he has now, he's stunned now, but I am able to get the kill because those spiders are doing just a little bit of damage, but when you have many of them, it's really big harassment. Okay, second Sentry Wards is placed by Ogre Magi. That bash, by the way. What I wanted to say before, 6 minutes into the game, I have 6 creep kills, but it's really dangerous for me to get outside of the web, okay? In many people, what they do is abandon the lane with supports and go help some other lane and let their carry alone against the Broodmother. If you are playing against against only okay, that was a try. They tried to kill me right here. Wind Ranger power shot
Missing middle.
into stun. Actually, Ogre Magi was not there to stun me in time. Okay. One little tip: when you are nuking creeps with your first skill to spawn spiders, just put them apart. Okay. Spawn a little bit of spiders, just nuke once and get like level 3 right now. I am going to spawn 3 spiders and then I put them away. Okay, I put them here, actually even more to the side, because I am gonna send them from behind, try to harass those people a little bit more. Okay. And now another one, and make your group. Okay, it's very important to make your group of spiders. And now, since I have around 10 to 12 spiders, okay, they are forced to use every skill on my spiders. Slardar, stun, ignite of Ogre Magi, and my spiders are still not dead. They are just low HP. Meanwhile, Kunkka destroys the middle lane, which is very, very good. Good job by him. Another pull by Broodmother. Okay, what I was saying before is when you spawn spiders, just make sure you group them. Okay, when you have a group of for example 10 or 12 spiders, then you send them to start harassing or hitting an enemy hero. Okay, because what you're gonna do is just feed gold. Right now, as you can see, the enemy team is forced to go back because they have no regeneration, no HP regen, no mana, because they have been using their mana to kill my spiders. The advantage of having many spiders is because they are just too many. They do a little bit of damage, but when you have 10 spiders alive at the same time, they are gonna do a lot of damage. Now tier 1 tower is destroyed on my lane, and what I do is place webs like this in the jungle, in the woods, the trees. Jungle, woods, trees. This is not the jungle right here, by the way. This is just trees, okay? Let's just say trees. And I keep creating my army of spiders. One thing to keep in mind is I have Crystal Maiden in my team right now, and what she's doing is giving everybody her arcane aura, and that's increasing my mana regeneration, and that's really nice. Now the enemy's team let this Wind Ranger alone against me, and I immediately what I did is send my spiders to harass her. Now letting a Wind Ranger solo against me is good because she can spam. She can basically spam power shots and counter push my spiders and stuff. But here comes the power of Broodmother with Soaring. Okay, remember the Soaring is very important. That first skill, spawn spiderlings, is 10 seconds cooldown. Every 10 seconds you should be able to cast it. Doesn't matter if it's to harass an enemy hero, which is something you should be doing, or it's gonna be on a creep. Here I'm trying to do something weird, blocking that Wind Ranger a little bit. I am sending my spiders to tank behind the enemy's tier 2 tower to tank the creeps. I am taking a lot of hits from the tier 2 tower. A little bit not that much careful with that. But Dagon, yep, you saw it right, Dagon. And here is why, one of the reasons I choose this game of Broodmother. As you can see, I can go on top of the webs. Wind Ranger Shackle Shot is not gonna latch to anything because there are no trees. One of the reasons I am playing against one big counter to me, okay? Slardar is a big counter to Broodmother because of his ultimate. Slardar, Bounty Hunter, they are pretty big counters to Broodmother because their ultimate are gonna give vision, okay? Okay, let's see. I just keeps creating Spider's army. Now one thing I didn't do, and I don't think it's necessary, is jungle with my Broodmother. I was completely focused into the lanes, trying to harass that ogre magi as much as possible. Right now, my spiders are hitting him. He stops to use the what's it called, bloodlust. Ogre magi stops to use the bloodlust on himself, but he gets killed by my spiders. Okay, and if he didn't stop to cast the bloodlust on himself, he would have died anyway, because those spiders slow him a little bit and they are under my web. So just like I get movement speed increased and HP regen, the same do my spiders. They also get HP regen and increased movement speed, I believe. Okay, so using another nuke, I have like probably 20 or even more than 20 spiders, and I am pressuring this lane. This is why in the beginning I said Broodmother is a space creating hero. Okay, now even more counter Slardar is when he has Blink Dagger, because without me being able to see him, he will blink in. When I'm pushing a tower, for example, he will blink in, stun me, and use the ultimate on me. Now Kunkka is right here, my Dagon is ready. That last hit though. Now sending my spiders on the Pudge, just going outside of the web to hit that Pudge. Wind Ranger uses Windrunner, his third skill, and now I turn into Ogre, getting shackled right here for just a second. The shackle didn't latch, but it was enough to stop my animation of the spawn spiderlings. But after that, I was able to still nuke that ogre magi and get a kill, and that's 4 kills for me, dominating so far. And what I did important after that, I tried to chase that Wind Ranger by placing one more web behind the tier 2 tower of the enemy team. By the way, that Dagon usage was just to harass. Many people get Dagon and they save it for just last hit. It's okay if you don't last hit, okay? Dagon is not for last hitting. I am playing a Broodmother nuking item build, okay? Which is Dagon. Later on I will get Ethereal Blade, and that will be very, very strong. As you can see, they are trying to get me, but they cannot do anything because they don't see me up here, okay? Now, this is one of the reasons I choose exactly this gameplay. As I told you, level 4 mistake of the skill build, okay? Always max your spawn spiderlings, always. You can skip your ultimate and go for a few points into your passive skill, the third skill, okay? But never skip your spawn spiderlings. On level 4 you should have it on level 7 you should have it at level 4, okay? Forcing that Wind Ranger Windrun, is it called Windrun? Yes, it's Windrun, okay. Forcing that every time with my spiders is very, very good. Okay. As you can see, the hate is insane actually. Everybody goes on me immediately. And what happened right here is when Kunkka uses his ultimate, he will get a buff on him and me as well. And that buff will reduce the damage that we take a little bit. But after that we start losing the HP that we took, that we didn't take before, okay? Or we took less damage before. So I started losing HP. Ogre Magi used Ignite on me, and I just died from the burn damage. This is one weak part, one weak point of Broodmother. She is very squishy, okay? By the way, no boots gaming, best gaming. Remember that Storm Spirit of my pubcast? The pubcast number 3? No boots gaming is actually good gaming. But I am just kidding right now, of course. I am serious. Get your boots. I am under the webs and I get movement speed increased, okay? Because under the webs I am a Broodmother. As you can see, many power shots of Wind Ranger. destroying those trees, and that will be giving the enemy's team completely vision. Okay, exactly here you can see what I said before in the beginning of the game. 2 seconds fade time. Okay, 2 seconds after you go under your web, you go invisibility. Okay, it's not, you will not go invisibility immediately. Okay, one more web, even behind. And that, by the way, those 2 seconds that I didn't go immediately invisibility were enough for Slardar to track me. And now what he did is blink towards me, but I was predicting that, I was guessing that one, that he will blink, and this is the reason of my web. Even behind, where somewhere there is the tier 1 tower of the enemy's team, you know, the position of the tier 1 tower is destroyed right now, but I placed that web so I can go behind, even more behind. Okay, now as you can see, something very important to keep in mind is that Broodmother is a space creating hero. Okay, you will not be able to basically carry your team, if I can say like that. Maybe sometimes if you get a huge advantage. By the way, just want to mention real quick, because when people see Dagon on Broodmother, they go, "Oh, you're fucking noob. Oh, you're an idiot." Don't ever do that. This is just an example, okay? By the way, Ogre Magi is trapped right there, and what I should be doing is exactly this. It was not enough. Dagon and spawn spiderlings, my first kill nuke. It was not enough to kill him, but at least I am forcing him to TP back to base, because you just hear the TP, right? And we can see on the minimap, we have vision on the enemy's heroes when I'm watching a replay. Okay, this item build is just an example. Remember that I already have one live gameplay commentary with Broodmother, and I did Orchid Malevolence into Monkey King Bar because there was Phantom Assassin against me. No, sorry, Orchid Malevolence. Okay, Slardar blinks in, stuns me, but I was just invisibility in time, and he couldn't ulti me, and that means he's not getting vision. Okay, in my first live gameplay commentary, what I did is on Broodmother, Orchid Malevolence into Black King Bar into Monkey King Bar, okay? And then I probably would build something like Butterfly, Heart of Tarask, depending if I die very fast. Okay, I don't know what is Kunkka doing here. Seriously guys, I feel Broodmother is solo hero. Nobody should be on my lane ever. Unless you really want to gank and you know how to do it, okay? Because on the lane I am with my Broodmother, I force at least 2 heroes to be on that lane, and my team should approach that space. As you can see right now, I have 5 people right here on the bottom lane, but I know about that because I see them on the map, and I am just inside my trees. Okay, I think that's gonna be another Dagon. Oh, yes.
I could kill you with 5 eyes closed.
So, I already told you about my live gameplay commentary. Orchid Malevolence, BKB, MKB, Butterfly, Heart of Tarask, whatever, okay? Now, this is the second Broodmother game. It's the replay commentary. Seems like this Bristleback wants to die right here. I am using my ultimate and just being able to kill him. And now Ogre Magi, we should be able to kill him as well. I don't have webs there. Slardar is invisibility right here. I don't know if that's a rune. It should be. And there is a patch. Okay, that's a smoke. That's a smoke. And they use the dust, and then patch hits, hooks me, dust, stun, patch ultimate, and I am just dead. I am clicking on the Medusa right here, and I think I was I was I think I was spamming a lot pings on the map in that game. You cannot see the pings in the game in the replay, because here is something very important. On my safe lane, on the top lane, the tier 1 tower is still there. I couldn't believe when I died the second time. I couldn't believe that the tier 1 tower on top is still there, because it makes me wonder what is my team been doing this time, all this time, 22 minutes. What they should be doing is push lanes, 4 people group and push lanes, and then me alone push another lane, okay? That Medusa is farming the jungle a lot, big mistake in my opinion. You have all the space, because Broodmother is a space creating hero, and the space is very important to have in this game, especially when you have a hard carry like Medusa, because Medusa is in my team right here. Hard carry, Medusa, Anti-Mage, Faceless Void, Spectre, and Luna, whatever other hard carry hero in the game, you know. Luna is not exactly hard, you can be a mid-game carry with Luna, but whatever. Okay, the enemy team is Bristleback right here, Wind Ranger power shots. I don't know exactly the position of the Sentry Wards because I don't see it, but it's actually very close to my spiders. Okay, as you can see, very strong. At this point I have level 3 Dagon, which is 600 damage, and 300 more, which is 900 damage in just a second. Okay, it's magical damage, so it's true that Bristleback is a tanky hero, and he will be... Okay, this is the courier right here. I think I get the kill, by the way. Yes, I am able to get the kill on the courier because I am faster under my webs. A little bit of mistake, a little mistake of Brute, I mean not Brute, Bristleback. Okay, one thing I wanted to say in the beginning, like, there are so many things that I can talk about in this gameplay. This is a mistake by me to try to kill this guy like this. You cannot kill a Bristleback like that, okay? Even with your Broodmother lifesteal from the ultimate, you cannot kill that easily a Bristleback, okay? Don't do that mistake. Now 400 HP. I have a lot of HP regen from my webs. Okay, getting another Dagon recipe to upgrade my Dagon even more. So, okay, nobody's in my lane because they just pushed the lane and then go away. What I do immediately is push, because this is how you create a space, okay? 25 minutes into the game, 73 creep kills. Probably it's horrible. Probably I should have something like 150. Maybe. And I don't care, since in this game, exactly this game, I am playing a Dagon Broodmother, which is basically nuking Broodmother. All I care about is to create space, nuke heroes to send them out of the lane. Like this Wind Ranger just came in, started power shotting. What I should do is use my Dagon immediately to harass her. I don't know why am I not doing it. Kunkka is in the enemy's jungle, very close to me. He will probably X-Mark and torrent that Wind Ranger, I guess. Okay, using the power shot, I try to put my spiders in a safe position so they don't get hit by power shot. Now they do, but it's fine since they don't die. Okay. The ship is able to get the kill. Using my ultimate, using your Broodmother ultimate is important to do when you push towers, because this is just a free tower. The enemy team is doing something weird on the other lanes, and now I am
Radiant's bottom
26
tower
minutes
is
into the
under
game.
attack.
I start
Radiant structures
pressuring
are
the tier 3
fortified.
tower, and this Kunkka should get out of here in my opinion after he destroyed the you know, the tier 2 tower on bottom. We have the tower, it's completely fine, just go away, right? One thing Bristleback is gonna do in this game against me is to buy a Radiance, and that will be even better for counter pushing, okay? Patch tries to hook me there. He used the dust. They get my spiders, but they didn't get me, of course, because I am right here on top of the map. Nobody can see me right
Radiant's
here,
middle tower is under attack.
and he's just hooking again. Okay, I don't know how did that fly towards me, but whatever. Okay, something I really want to mention in this video. It's probably it's not gonna be soon, probably, but after some time I will make more Broodmother gameplays, and I will show you what actually I think is the most serious and the best way of playing Broodmother, which is instead of Dagon going for Necro Book, okay? Necronomicon is very very important for a Broodmother, because what does it give you? 2 minions which are very very strong for pushing. You already have your spiders, that's right, but just imagine 2 more minions hitting hard. Level 3 Necro Book, everybody knows what it does, right? And also the way of Necro Book, I mean the advantage of Necro Book is that one of the minions has true sight vision, right? You can see invisibility stuff, sentry wards. Very important, because you just pound the Necro Books, the 2 minions, and you can see the sentry wards, because the enemy team should be trying to counter you all the time with sentry wards and gems. I believe the Bristleback is gonna take a gem later on in the game.
Radiant's bottom tower
Once
is under
again,
attack.
I don't know, I really have no idea what is my team doing. 2 people, Medusa and Crystal Maiden, farming the Ancients. Let me see. Free camera. Medusa is doing nothing, and Crystal Maiden is probably trying to stack them. I don't get people sometime, but I don't wanna go over that. I am gonna be focused on my gameplay. I can tell you for sure what my team should be doing is group as 4 people and start going together, getting kills. That Patch is there because he's trying to hook me. He's actually thinking I am there, but of course I'm not gonna be there. Now Zeus is here in my lane. I don't understand why, again. Many people misunderstand the Broodmother. Solo pusher, okay? Solo. If you want to win a game and you pick Broodmother, because I pick Broodmother only when I want to win a game, I don't think I can have fun just playing the hero. I can have fun. That's why you have heroes like Patch for that, in that case. But when I really want to win a game, when I lose like many games in a row, and then I want to win one game, I pick Broodmother, okay? I turn into Broodmother picker, or any other strong heroes that can win you a game, right? Okay. Using more spawn spiderlings, obviously, to just create
Radiant's
more
top
and
tower
more
is
spiders.
under attack.
2 people in my jungle ganking the Medusa right now. This is creating for me space.
Radiant's bottom tower
What
is
Wind
under
Ranger did, Wind Ranger did right here is very good for him and his team, because she power shots the trees. I don't think I'm gonna be able because she has a 4 staff. And now I use my ultimate to try
Radiant's bottom tower
damage the
is under
tower as
attack.
much as possible and destroy that tower as fast as possible. Because 32 minutes into the game, at this point some people already have destroyed the tier 3 tower, but it depends how good your enemy team is, right? I think at this point Bristleback has his Radiance and probably a gem after Radiance, which will fuck me up completely. And yes, he does, he has a Radiance. So what I do is send my spiders behind, like really behind, because I cannot use my spiders aggressively that much anymore, because they are just gonna die from the radiance, right? And he also has the Bristleback second skill, right? That it's a nuke and it's stacking every time he casts it, so that's a big counter push against me. I don't know. 4 people on the bottom lane pushing my lane. I am hiding into the trees. People is pushing my lane. What you can do is not follow them because you will not be able to stop them. Playing the Broodmother is really squishy
Dire's
hero.
bottom tower is under
Even
attack.
with farm, even with BKB, you will die
Dire's
very
structures
fast.
are fortified.
Okay. I will sell my Ironwood branch right here and buy a TP scroll. By the way, the Vladimir's is because of the auras, the pushing power. That will give to the creeps and my spiders and me bonus armor, and that will make every creep, spider, and even me even more tanky. Okay, the Vladimir's. This is the reason of the Vladimir's. It's probably a mistake to not go for the Jesus, I forgot the name, for the Necro Book. Okay, it's probably a mistake to not go
Dire's
for the
bottom
Necro
tower
Book.
is under attack.
I am
Dire's
sorry.
bottom
I
tower
probably
has
should
fallen.
have showed you Necro Book Broodmother in a gameplay guide, a replay commentary that's supposed to guide you how to use the hero. But I can tell you, if you want to just be very strong, Broodmother is very good as a nuking hero, okay? Dagon, Ethereal Blade, your first skill, and you basically have 1000 damage and 500, 1000, 1500. Very good with numbers in English, Danny. Okay, as you can see, Bristleback doing his job. Somehow he gets strong enough to build that Radiance, a Vanguard, and many more items. I think he has even an armlet, something like that. Now, the enemy team, what they are doing is very good, and this is what people should do against Broodmother. 4 people go and push Broodmother's lane. As you can see, my mouse on the minimap, I am pinging like crazy. I don't understand why is Kunkka farming the jungle right now. What my team should be doing. Zeus is in AFK base, something like that even. What they should be doing is pushing the top lane. Medusa and Crystal Maiden are doing that right now. Very good. The enemy team just destroying my tower. Very soon I will go back because very soon the game will be really hard for me and my team. Very soon. The game will get a lot harder. Okay, finally my team decides to counter push. By the way, Broodmother, what I did is stay behind everybody. I am still in the same position and I am still spawning my spiders and making my army of spiders, okay? I am doing this all the time. I skip jungle. I am not jungling at all because I want to keep the pressure on the bottom lane always 24/7, okay? So what my team has to do is just go and cast a few spells to kill those creeps that the enemy team is pushing with, which is one creep wave, and that's it. Okay, the towers have HP regeneration when you hit that tower
Radiant's
without
bottom tower
your
is
creeps,
under attack.
right? So they are not gonna be able to push anymore. And I am killing the new spawning creep waves. That's very good to keep in mind.
Radiant's
Patch
bottom
uses
tower
his
has
4
fallen.
stuff. He's slowing my spiderlings, by the way. Very, very good. One more hero, Patch. If he is strong enough to spawn those, I mean to tank those spiderlings, he will just have free gold because his rot will slow my spiders and he will just kill them. Now, I am watching this replay, commentating for you, of course, guys, and I start realizing Dagon is a mistake in this game. Usually it's not. Usually I like really, really much Dagon Broodmother. But in this game, the more I watch this game, the more I think Dagon is a mistake. I should have gone for Necro Book instead and make my push even better and stronger, okay? My pushing power as a Broodmother. Now, why do I say that? Because it's important to know. I have a Bristleback against me. I have a Slardar, Pudge, 3 strength heroes, Dagon, and my first skill nuke, and even Ethereal Blade that I'm gonna make later on, is still not gonna be enough to kill them. 3 strength heroes, very, very tanky. What I can do is aim that Wind Ranger all the time with my very powerful nukes, okay? Dagon and nuke, I am able to get a kill on the Wind Ranger, and that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Even Ogre Magi, he's a melee intelligence hero and he's still really tanky. As you can see, I sent my spiders behind. Okay, Patch just dusted and he tried to hook right there. Again, trying to hook me, but of course I am not there. My team is smoking. Once again, 4 people defending their base because I am pushing. Roshan is alive. They are killing Roshan now, and it was probably after me pinging 5,000 times because I told you already. I was getting a little bit mad in this game. I was pinging on the map the whole time, like, push this tower now. You have 4 people defending against me to stop my push. As you can see, 3 people right now, and the rest of them, the 2 more, Patch and Slardar, are on the middle lane. 3 people here. Finally, Roshan is killed by my team. 40 minutes into the game. Congratulations to my team. I was pinging on them a lot. When you have Broodmother in your team and you see 3 or maybe even 2 or more of your enemy heroes trying to go and counter push and stop that Broodmother from pushing, what you do is push another lane, okay? Because that's what space created means. I am forcing, as a Broodmother, I am forcing at least 2 people. Most of the times they are 3. At this point, it's very obvious that only Bristleback with his Radiance can stop my pushes. But in the beginning, like from 0 to 25, 30 minutes into the game, the enemy team should put 3 or more, actually 2, let's say 2, not 3, 2 or more heroes against you. all the time, because otherwise only one hero is not gonna be able to stop you. Okay, I am dusted right here. Power shots to get vision. They do get vision, but I am very fast under my webs and going behind 4 heroes. What my team should be doing is push.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They are pushing the middle lane right now, and the enemy team is rotating towards the middle lane. What I do is immediately push again the bottom lane, and again and again. This is exactly how Broodmother works, right? Now keep in mind, I already said that a few times. The more I watch this game, the more I realize my Ethereal Blade Dagon, which is the nuking Broodmother skill item build, is not good in this game, because Patch has magic resistance, Bristleback is going to build magic resistance, and he's tanky as a hero, just being
Radiant's bottom
Bristleback,
barracks are under
you know.
attack.
Slardar is a pretty tanky hero. Now, this is how my team creates space for me. And this patch did a mistake coming here, because what I do is use my Ethereal Blade, Dagon, and my Spawn Spiderlings, the first skill. And finally I am able to get the
Dire's
first
middle
Rax.
tower is under
And I
attack.
think I will get the second here as well. Ogre Magi is here to counter push.
Radiant's
I am really
bottom
slow when I
barracks
am
has fallen.
not under my
Dire's
webs.
middle tower is under
Finally,
attack.
I have
Dire's
my
structures are fortified.
Rax destroyed on the middle lane.
Dire's
That was
middle
an enemy
tower has
observer ward,
fallen.
by the way. Okay, here I decide to go back, because that's what I do with Broodmother. I don't go back unless, and this is a mistake, my web is on cooldown. Slardar didn't blink in and try to go for me, but that was a mistake I was going to make. Okay, using the Ethereal Blade. Now here, Slardar used his ultimate against me. Bristleback is really strong. That was a mistake by me. He has Heart of Tarask, Radiance, Armlet, and I think Assault Cuirass. He is really strong. 012, by the way. 012, Crystal
Dire's
Maiden.
middle barracks has fallen.
I don't know.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
012 Crystal Maiden. Not saying anything, but you can clearly see. 012 5, okay? It's not like 012 20 assists out of 27 kills that my team has. 012 5, whatever. You can always get bad people, of course. And you can complain as much as you want. The only thing you can do is just play the game and try to win it by yourself, and that's it. If you are getting
Radiant's middle
angry all the
tower is
time
under
because you
attack.
get new players, they don't know what to do, you think or you consider them as noobs and ruining your game, well, get a hero that is strong and will win you games and play that hero. Very strong. Very strong. Bristleback. GG, well played. Wait. I didn't lose this game.
I debug once again.
I think I won this game. That was a very close and
Dire's
long
bottom
game,
tower
but
is
I
under
won it, I
attack.
think. Dust is used by Windranger, but I was not even there. I am under my web.
Sweetly blue breeze. On the Atlantic blue.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, Kunkka crit saves the day. By the way, I forgot to say, I pushed the bottom rocks, and since you do that, that lane is gonna be pushing by itself because you have upgraded creeps, right? Not mega creeps. Mega creeps is when you destroy every rocks of the enemy's team. You have upgraded creeps, stronger than the normal creeps, and they are gonna be pushing the lane by themselves, okay? And what you can do is start going with your team at that point, or start placing webs on the other lane. The middle lane is not a very good example to be as a Broodmother. After you push your off lane, because off lane for me, I am in the dire team. And off lane for me is bottom, but if you were on the Radiant team, your off lane is obviously the top, the lane I am right now in. And when I push my off lane, I go on the safe lane or the short lane, whatever. It's not safe sometimes. Okay, sending my spiders, and at this point I believe I will TP back because it's important to do. Let's see. The enemy is pushing middle lane with 4 people. One of them is dead, which just respawns Slardar. Medusa is gonna be respawning now in my team.
Dire's middle
Okay,
tower
Patch
is
missed the
under
hook,
attack.
and yes, I'm gonna be TPing back because the enemy is getting the tower, actually, the tier 4 towers, using those heals. And as you can see, in just a second I was able to put that Wind Ranger down, you know, to bring her down.
Radiant's middle
Just
tower
kill
is under
her.
attack.
Let's say kill, because put down, bring down, whatever. And I think this is probably going to be the final
Radiant's
push,
middle
I
tower
think.
has fallen.
We defend the tower.
Radiant's middle
Big
tower is
mistake
under
by
attack.
the enemy's team to not go back, but keep pushing without their Slardar. Slardar was dead, and he just respawned, and he was like on the middle, like right here on the map. He was not ready to
Radiant's
fight.
middle tower is under
Wind
attack.
Ranger buys back.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Okay, power
Radiant's
shot.
middle tower is under attack.
Not gonna do much though. At this point, the power shot is doing nothing.
Radiant structures are
Okay, 10
fortified.
seconds of my web. 10 seconds of cooldown, but I can keep pushing. Okay, that Wind Ranger just dies. How much HP is that? Does
Radiant's
she
middle
have?
barracks are under attack.
I don't know how much HP is Wind
Radiant's
Ranger
middle
has,
barracks
but
has fallen.
as you can probably
Radiant's
like
middle
2000
barracks
or
has
maybe 1600, something like that.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's
Okay,
top barracks
getting
are
the
under-
racks.
Radiant's top
Now
barracks
we
has
have
fallen.
mega creeps.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. The Dire now have mega creeps.
The Dire now have mega creeps. Okay, Medusa is gonna die right there. So once again, I am going to repeat. This is pretty much the last few fights that we are having. Placing a weapon, running away. Is he going to hook me? I am juking a little bit.
Radiant's middle tower
And
has
now
fallen.
Patch will realize it's a mistake to go
Radiant's
for me like
ancient
this,
is under attack.
because I just use my ultimate and start right clicking him. As you can see, if I am not under my web, I am really squishy. Okay, actually he did good because he has Aghanim Scepter and he gets some HP regen when he ultis me. Whatever. Once again, I want to repeat, Broodmother, very squishy hero. You have 3 examples, 3 ways of playing Broodmother. I want to say this as last words. Actually, no, I am gonna say that at the end. The game is not over yet. I have 60 seconds, which is 1 minute of respawning time. I believe I just bought back. I was about to say I believe I will buy back. So let's see what's going to happen.
Radiant's
In the last
ancient is
moment,
under
actually,
attack.
the enemy team is very strong. 2 more seconds, 1 more second for my Medusa to respawn. Ethereal Blade, that Wind Ranger died in a second. My Zeus at this point has Refresher, 2 buybacks from the enemy team trying to defend. I think I will use my Boots of Travel at this point to TP somewhere in the enemy's base and just try to finish the game. And Kunkka or somebody else will do the same. Or I will just push with my team. Oh yes, okay, somebody is doing it. GG by
Radiant's
Slardar.
ancient is
Okay,
under
Medusa
attack.
just goes and right clicks the enemy's throne. I TP in and I just finish the game. Very, very close, long game for you guys to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this game and you learned a lot about Broodmother. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I want to say real quick once more 3 ways of playing Broodmother. 1, I did in my first live gameplay commentary, okay? Orchid Malevolence, some kind of a carry, okay? Semi-carry. We can call it like this, semi-carry. Because Broodmother is not a hard carry. Orchid Malevolence, BKB, MKB, Butterfly, Heart of Tarask if you feel like you need HP and you need to be tanky, okay? Second way of playing Broodmother, nuking item build. Ethereal Blade, I mean it's a first Dagon upgraded to level 5, that's what I did. You can get the Ethereal Blade even earlier. It would be great because it will also increase the damage of your first skill, the spawn spiderlings, okay? And you will do even more damage. Nuking Broodmother, okay? Ethereal Blade, Dagon, Vladimir's I did in this game to push even faster. Next item would be Assault Cuirass for me because it will be extra armor even more for my spiders and all that. If the game kept going more and more, it's already 52 minutes, the game ends. This video is gonna be longer than an hour, but whatever. I am doing it for you guys and I hope you are learning a lot from it. And the third way of playing Broodmother is as a pusher, just completely pushing power. No nuke, no semi-carry, or actually it could be like pushing slash semi-carry because that Necronomicons, as I told you already during the game, they can help you de-ward the enemy's observer wards and sentry wards, the most important, because everybody will try to counter you with sentry wards, okay? This is 3 ways of playing Broodmother. I have 2 of them. I will probably do 1 more in the future with the Necronomicons and that strong pushing power. It's true that you already have your spiders from your first skill, but with the Necro book, those minions are going to help you push even more, better and faster. I hope you enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you didn't already, and you want to see more videos of me, gameplay guides, replay commentary like this one, live gameplay commentary, whatever I upload in my channel, even some funny moments. You can like on Facebook if you want to get updates about every video I upload. That's gonna be it, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed and you learned a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, guys, and I see you in the next video. Good luck and have fun playing Dota. Really low cooldown and mana cost spell, so I think that's gonna be it about the spells. Let's go ahead. Okay, the third skill is unique attack modifier. Okay, you have to keep in mind that, remember that some items are also unique attack modifiers, so some of them work together, others not, alright? Keep in mind about the unique attack modifiers. And then the lifesteal from your ultimate will be stacked with other lifesteals, okay? As you can see here, fully stacks with other sources of lifesteal, like Vladimir's, Helm of the Dominator, Mask of Madness, satanic, whatever, okay? And your ultimate can be purged by Diffusal Blade or any other purge effects, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and start the gameplay. I'm gonna be going on the offlane, of course.
Prepare for
Broodmother
battle.
is agility melee hero. I think I didn't say that in the very beginning. Agility melee hero, which is the best on the offlane. It's a solo offlaning pusher, okay? It's not really a carry or anything like that. What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a gameplay guide, aka replay commentary for Broodmother. Okay, this is a very long game, like 58, 60 minutes games that not games, minutes that I played a few days ago or yesterday, whatever. It's not important, but I will be doing a replay commentary. I haven't done this the last week. I'm sorry about that. Let's just start with the guide video, guide part of the video first, and then we will go into the gameplay, of course. You can always skip, remember. Just gonna go real quick. If you are pretty new to the game and you want to know, the first skill of Broodmother is called Spawn Spiderlings, and what it does is nuke. Okay, it's a nuke which on level 4 you will do 300 damage. The range of the skill is not it doesn't say the range in the description of the skill, but I can tell you it's 700, okay? I know it's 700, I can tell you that for sure, okay? On level 4, sorry, the spell is gonna do 300 magical damage, and be careful because those spiders are very squishy, and you shouldn't be feeding gold to the enemy's team by just sending the small spiders and suiciding them, okay? Because that's just feeding gold to the enemy heroes. But we will see that later on in the gameplay when I start commentating on the gameplay. The second skill is Spin Web, which is basically you put a web somewhere on the map. You have to be there, okay? You have to be close to that. It's not global on the map like Nature's Prophet teleport, for example, okay? You have to be there. On level 4 you will be able to have 8 webs placed somewhere on the map, okay? Those webs are gonna give you HP regeneration, which is 2 on level 1 and 8 on level 4, and those webs will increase your movement speed when you are under them, okay? Now also webs will make your hero, Broodmother, invisibility. When you go under the web, you go invisibility, okay? Be very careful. Keep something in mind, it's very important, that the invisibility is not immediate. When you kill a creep or a hero with your spawn spiderlings, it's gonna spawn small spiders, okay? Not only when you kill a hero with it, it also works if the hero or the creep dies 2 seconds after you hit him with the spawn spiderlings, okay? On level 4 you will be spawning 4 spiderlings, which are basically small spiders, and those small spiders will have 2 passive skills, okay? One of them is a poison, which will slow the enemy's movement speed just a little bit, and it will do damage per second, which is like 4 damage or so. It's almost nothing, but it's something that the spider has, okay? And the other passive skill of the small spider is a debuff that will be applied to the enemy, to the target that small spider is hitting, okay? It will be applied, a debuff, and when that target dies, that creep or hero, you will spawn another smaller spider, okay? Even smaller than the previous one, okay? So a lot of spiders. Broodmother is a spider, of course. A lot of spiders, and okay, you don't go invisibility immediately when you go under your web, okay? You will have a fade time. You can see it right here. Fade time of 2 seconds. That means you go under the web, and 2 seconds later you will be invisibility, not immediately, alright? The third skill of Broodmother is a passive skill that is gonna be applied to the enemy hero like a debuff. That debuff is going to slow the enemy's target, the target that you're hitting, It's going to slow its movement speed by 40% on level 4, 10% of level 1, not much. And that debuff is going to make that target that you are hitting miss, okay? He will have a miss chance of 60% on level 4, which is a lot. The ultimate of Broodmother is a spell that you cast. It's instant spell. On level 1 it will give you damage, bonus damage 60, and on level 3, on level 3, yes, it will give you 100 damage and 80% lifesteal, okay? 14 seconds duration, 45 seconds cooldown.